Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in again. So for today's video, we're back with another performance reaction. And just like last time, we're gonna go through a performance video, I'm gonna react, and at the very end, I'm gonna give my thoughts. So let's get into it. So for today's video, we're going to be reacting to the performance video of XG's puppet show. And I did a reaction to the music video, and in that reaction, I said I was really interested to see the full performance and the full choreo. And then like almost immediately after, they released their studio tune performance. And originally I was going to react to that, but then a few days later, they released their own performance video. And I thought, do I react to the performance as interpreted by a different studio, or should I react to the performance video that comes straight from the source? And it's just a matter of how each studio interprets the vision of the choreographer. And I thought, because XG's label probably works in tandem with the choreographer to create the music video and this choreography video, and it might be more true to the vision of the choreographer and the performance director than the studio tune version. But yeah, so that's why we're here. And I guess without much further ado, let's do it. Ooh. Didn't they use those arms at the very end of the music video? Ooh, get it, Hinata! Okay, I need to pay attention. Ooh, I like that angle. See, this is what I mean by like each studio is gonna have different interpretations. I haven't watched the studio tune version, but that seems very unique to the choreography. And so not every director is gonna think to put that angle in there. So yeah, I'm really liking how the camera is moving already. Like their framing of each part, I like how they're cutting from wides to like mids. Slay, she's serving face. Ooh. Oh, I thought they jumped in that part. Oh, they do. See, the sweeping camera motions, like they just add a kind of... Sorry, I got lost in Kokona's verse again. But what I was saying about the camera movements, and they're very sweeping so far. It makes the dance feel more dynamic, as if you were like filming them on a static camera. Yeah, it makes it more dynamic. That's it. That's what I was trying to say. Okay. Ooh. See, that part I would have liked it if it had been a bit wider. Like this verse is different. This chorus. I'm sorry, I'm getting so lost in it, like I feel like I'm not saying anything. I really do like these white outfits though. Like styling sometimes just adds so much to a video. I also love that little wolfy crown thing that Chisa's wearing. Okay. One thing I love about Julia is that when she gazes directly into the camera, I get filled with like this happiness, you know? Like, you know how some people have like a really like intense like glare, but like when she looks at you, you're just like, But do you see how she kept contact with the camera even as it swept? That ripple was everything when they're all like, wait, are Maya and Harvey in heels? Are they all in heels? To be able to perform in heels, I really like those arms. They're so like, they hit at just the right moment. Yeah, and that shot was from the music video, but I love how they kind of like incorporated that like bow into the choreography. That's super cool. I felt like I said nothing, added nothing, contributed nothing during that reaction. I was just so immersed and just trying to catch every little detail. But I really like the full choreo. And like, I'm not even surprised because I was expecting to like it anyway. From the snippets that we saw in the music video, it looked like it was gonna be a good one, and it was. So, yeah, I'm gonna go rewatch it, gather my thoughts, and then we'll be back for thoughts, I guess. All right, peace. So, thoughts. Okay, so I rewatched it, and I stand by what I said about the camera movements. This is a really good example of an effective performance video. If you watched my Black Swan performance reaction, I mentioned in that video how I didn't like the way it was shot or edited because it didn't do any justice to the choreography. But this is kind of the opposite of that. Both choreographies in both videos are very good. They match the vibes of the song, the intention of the performance really well. But as a performance video, this one just works better, and I'll explain why. So we saw throughout the video how they cut a lot from wide, very wide, to kind of like mid and then close-up shots. They do it in a way that allows you to see what's important about this moment. So if they're doing a very large movement full body, we get a wide shot. If somebody's soloing, we'll get a wide shot, then cut to a close once we've kind of understood the full movement. They effectively draw the eye so that we as viewers understand what's happening and what the choreo is actually like. On top of that, from showing like really cool camera movements and like very specific angles, like that's just like added flair. But yeah, that's why I really like this video. Okay, now we've got that out of the way, let's talk everything else. As always, the girls did an incredible job. They were very in sync. They were very intentional with their movements. They worked together as a team. It was all great. I don't think any of us were expecting anything different from them because we know that this group gives great performance and gives great performances and that they're really good dancers. They did great. They did great. Let's talk about movement now. As with all XG choreographies, this one kind of ebbs and flows in the different states of movements. They had some very light movements. They had some heavy movements. Not like super heavy, but heavier movements. Again, these principles are kind of on a spectrum, and so they move in between the states. They had fast moments, they had slow moments. Their choreographers know when to pick their moments of when to do those switches or when to like slide between these characteristics. I think this one leans more towards the kind of light and slow side, but again, it ebbs and flows. It ebbs and flows, which keeps the choreography interesting. One thing I did notice in this choreography was a lack of levels. Not that there weren't any levels, like any variation in levels throughout the choreography, but there was less than, say, Girl Gang or Shooting Star. I think the most like prominent shift in levels came in the bridge where Chisa's in the middle and all the girls are like surrounding her in a circle, which I also really like that moment because the camera is looking down on them and so you get to see the whole formation. But yeah, overall that kind of variation in levels wasn't as present as other XG choreographies, but I didn't really miss it. to be honest. I was just so engaged in the rest that I didn't mind. And you know me, I love levels. I love the shift in levels, but I didn't miss it. Like, I only really noticed it towards the end of the second time I watched it, which says something about the quality of the choreo. Yeah, what else? What else? There was one part that I thought was really cool. This part, I can't do it. I'm not a dancer like them. But this part, where the girls are the puppets and Hinata's the puppet master, genius. Blew my mind. I really love that part. And like, they made it look so cool, because like when I do it, I look like a rag doll. But the girls make it look cool. And when they're all like in a line and they go, whee. Not like that, but you know what I mean. That part was also really cool. I liked how it was a nice slow down. Like, normally when people do ripples, they're very on beat, but that one was more flowy rather than separated. Anyways, I really like that moment. Yeah, I don't know. That was just a moment that really like stood out to me. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't really have anything more to add to this. I really liked it. Overall, I think it's a great choreography. And I think, like all their other choreographies, this would translate really well onto stage and to live performance. So I'm gonna go watch a couple of the live stages now, just for funsies. So yeah, I'm gonna end it there. Peace. Well, that was the video, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and for staying until the very end. Once again, XG served. And I'm not even surprised. I knew going in that this was going to be great and that I was going to enjoy it, so clearly I was right. But yeah, XG never misses, at least for me. But I'd love to know what you thought of the choreography, so leave your opinions down below for me in the comments. And if you have any other performances that you'd like me to react to, leave those down below as well, and maybe one day I'll get to them. But yeah, that's it for me. So don't forget to like and hit that subscribe button, because it helps me out a lot. And I'll see you very soon with some more new content. Peace out. That was a bit long-winded, kind of confusing. So let's do a take 2. Okay, let's do it. Sorry, I don't know why I'm being British right now. Okay, let's do a take 2. Come on, we can do better than that.